Cross Tube friends, we're the Grace Note Stitchers. I'm Corinne.
And I'm Colleen.
And we are here still for 24 hours of cross stitch.
And you've gotten a ton of videos, and we're so glad that people are watching them.
Yeah, we're getting some comments and people joining us. And we've already gotten some more Facebook requests. And Colleen got something put up on Facebook or on Instagram. Did you bring that down?
Do you want me to show it?
Yes,
yeah, so if you've seen it on the Instagram, this is my first time getting a 24 hours of cross stitch finish. So, and this was, yes, it's Mermaid and Dolphin.
This was a big push for her.
Please don't, it's not a laughing, but just, I know my back stitching isn't the best. Like, I promise that's not what they look like. Some of it I'm not happy with because I didn't do every stitch because that's kind of what the pattern looked like. That's how I do it. I can just bend this now and just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
I only did one back stitching color for the dolphin because I couldn't tell what it was once the color I highlighted orange. But anyway, there's a French knot for the eye of the dolphin, and I think that French knot was good because I'm gonna do probably over 100 French knots on Goose
I think
Girl.
the fin was supposed to be a different color.
They were pretty close in tone, so it didn't really matter.
No.
But that's the highlighting over it.
Yeah, see that? I was going to say, actually, that does look like it's... No, I wouldn't worry about
But
it.
there is 2 colors in her tail.
Wow.
So yeah, like if you looked closely, there's scales.
Oh,
Done with it!
I'm going to hold it up real close for you.
I mean, hey, I love the colors of the dolphin. And
this is a design by Jody Rye.
Michelle Easters. Which I had just gotten the one color of the dolphin, and then boom, I had it done because I was stitching like crazy.
You did
so
good.
Happy.
So I forgot to tell you, with my Christmas wreath, woohoo, that was 569 stitches I stitched to finish that up. So I had forgotten to mention that. That took 3 hours. And then my next 3 hours was spent on Cinderella's Dress by Brooks Books. This is a color and cotton rose, 32 count, which now I'm a little afraid because I started to think about it. This has perforated paper for the necklace that you cut out and put on.
Right.
And it's like meant for 28 count.
And
this is 32.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure. We'll see. This is my first Brooks book. Brooks books. So if I end up messing up, what's the worst thing that can happen? I redo it. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal because if you look, it's not touching the dress. So if it's, you know, just a little bit off, I'm not going to be really upset. I see through the paper. I don't know if you can see through the paper, but I did print it off. I'm using the PDF. I did import through Pattern Keeper. So I just imported the one page that I'm working on because when you try to import her pages, the 3 separate pages are all different sizes. So it will not import as one document. So I'm just importing the one page and I can still mark off and it counts my stitches. So that makes me very, very happy. So 500 stitches, that was my WIPGO goal. Start, finish in a day. I did it. And now, plans. I am going on to Animal Almanacs.
It's Cozy Cafe.
Cozy Cafe.
Probably do mine Sunday as originally. Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's still 24 hours cross stitch, so maybe Monday.
So we are basically 13 hours in, if you actually count, because I'm going to be honest, I forgot about my fabric, so I didn't even know what I was using. My mind, you know, is crazy insane that I don't know what I'm doing. So I was down here for like half an hour finding fabric and serging and cutting first and then serging. So that was some of my time. Like I said, I've been putting the stickers on my bobbins.
Oh my goodness.
For my daughter.
Done.
So yeah, I mean, this is 24 hours of cross stitch time. So I shouldn't be like, oh, because it's not actively stitching, not counting it. I'm still stitching and our episodes are roughly an hour long. I mean, it's 45, 50 minutes, but we have previously on that we have to watch with every episode. And you know.
They think.
And I stitch between discs and
Right.
during all of Lauren's bathroom breaks.
Bathroom breaks is in like brushing her teeth, like every half hour.
She had a snack, so she had to brush her teeth.
And put retainers in.
Look what she did today, though. I mean, this is insane. She's like, Mom, I think I got 100 done. I'm like, I'm not telling you. You did more than 100.
Okay. Can I show
She's
her?
doing great. Yes, of course.
Well, I'm not excited to show this because, I mean, like, barely, like, as we were going down to film, I got it all pulled out.
So are you going to work on that tonight?
Oh,
Oh, no, you're working on Goose Girl.
I guess I am. But again, like, where I'm filling in what I'm working on, I don't have much room to fit in what I worked on, and I already filled in the stitches I did today. Which was like, was it 500 or 300? Because
300
I
you
put
said.
I put out almost 300, so I could, I don't know.
But we decided we are going to just stay up as late as our eyes and fingers allow us to, so that we can get as many of these last 10 hours in before we go to bed. And then whenever we get up,
And sleep in.
is whenever we get up. And then we'll finish
Because
it up on Saturday.
we got to make Dad's lunch, and she was still sleeping in a chair. So then you had your alarm. She woke up after we were already up.
No. Yeah, I was awake, guys. You guys came down and I started my coffee.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, we will get up when we get up and finish up what we didn't finish tonight. But it's 11:30 p.m.
Both of us don't have.
I know we don't have our watches on. I know it's a little after 11:30, but
no, it's like 12.
okay, it's midnight.
Yeah.
So we'll just, I'm gonna guess probably another 2-3 hours, and then we'll have 7 when we wake up. But it's all gonna be one video for you because hopefully this is the end, like that we're gonna make it through the rest of the time. But again, that was 9 hours 15 minutes of active stitching time because I use that app. I'll show it again, the app at the end of the time, because I actually figured out how to show you guys all the separate things and how to go back and forth and everything else. So
See ya.
Dad's been making fun of the yawns. But we'll see you in a few minutes. Good morning. We're going to say welcome back.
Good afternoon, almost.
Actually, it's 11:30 when we got up today. I woke up for my husband to leave for work. Nobody else did.
9 o'clock. Well, it was before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a little before 9, but that's okay. And then I went right back to sleep because then the puppies cuddled with me. So, snuggles. So yeah, I got an additional 2.5 hours to sleep. But after she went to bed, I got 2 more hours working on my primitive hair. And I'll explain why in just a moment. No, it wasn't even 2 hours. It was about a little over an hour. Because this is what I got done. I finished up the gold over here and here. My goal is to try to get the rest of that gold in there today. And, you know, while I go to bed, I had other plans, right? I was going to work on Cozy Cafe. Yeah, she's mad at me.
And it's the matcha.
So,
When she had held this up with her plans to work on it, I had forgotten that hers was on Q-Snap, and she had picked up a piece of fabric. I had taken my 11x11 Q-Snap for working on another project. So she held up mine. I didn't notice that it wasn't the beads. So
you
this
didn't even get to
progress...
tell. You not let me tell my story?
Whatever. Okay, well, that
She's
was...
mad. Can you tell?
That's mine.
Look at all that. 300 stitches, 2 hours. And I was stitching it, and something just didn't seem right. I did put on an 11x11 Q-Snap, and then I was like, wait, where's the beads going to go? And then I looked for the beads, and
Let's look at the difference.
I started,
How different does yours look from mine?
well, let's do that on camera. So, I was a little perturbed. Like, she's upset, I'm upset. I put in 2 hours on a project that's not mine, because I came down and found mine on my Q-Snap. So those are 2 projects. They don't look much different, do they? We at least both use data. But I had my beads in. So if she's not doing beading till the end, I decided to do mine as I go because my Q-Snap's big enough and I want it. Yeah, I like to fully finish each section.
So I'm going to put 300 stitches into hers and then give it to her so we can swap.
So plans changed. I think that was what I said right at the very beginning, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's going to put down, she did get some Goose Girl done, right? She just doesn't have enough to show, right?
I'm not going to show it. But yeah, so, I mean, hey, it's unique. Like, we'll have, like, hey, I worked a little on her project while she worked a little on mine.
Which I'm okay with.
I'm fine.
I'm just mad because I was doing one of my challenges.
She wanted to keep going.
And I wanted to keep going. Like, I was on a roll. And I got these, I think it was 267 stitches. I don't know, 300. No, it was over 300. But I was like all excited because, but you know, I took my start and end photo, and what do I do now? Hey, this is another project of the same with the exact same starts and end photos. That's not going to happen. So she's going to get me caught up to where I am on hers, hopefully.
Yeah, she has her retainers in, I just realized.
Oh, yeah. They're actually comfortable in the morning. I sound funny. I apologize. But at night, they gag me. It takes me forever. So as long as I can keep them in, the better. But as soon as I could drink my coffee, which is brewing right now, they'll come out.
Right.
All right. So your plan is?
Cozy Cafe!
Use my Cozy Cafe.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to work on some Belle. Beauty and the Beast, actually.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to get some more work on Goose Girl, so maybe I'll start out with this. I gotta sneeze. See, she's kind of like rushing me to do it.
I know.
Because again...
Sorry, because this was my plans.
I mean...
I finished my other two.
Other two?
My Christmas wreath.
Right. Hey, but I finished Mermaid and Dolphin, and I did get all the frogged out of the cat.
All right, we'll see you after we get something done.
Yeah. So
done. I think we have 10 hours left.
Oh.
Well, this is going to take us right up to midnight, and we got to go to sleep. We have church in the morning, and I don't want to carry this over to tomorrow. So let's go get cracking, girl. Hi, welcome back. Couple more hours of stitching in. It is 4 o'clock, and sorry we had an abrupt goodbye. She looked at me and goes, "We're done?" I'm like, "Yeah." She with my retainers in. Once I talk so much, I start to feel like I'm going to gag. I don't know how people wear Invisalign, because that's what my retainers are like. Hers are the traditional, it's got the metal wire.
And then it has the clear that goes against the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, the palette things. No, mine just go around my teeth, but I've tried to wear them in the car, and my husband will talk to me, and I'll talk like this, just let my lips moving, and he'll be like, "Why are you talking like that?" And then the retainers just have to come out. Anyway, so, Colleen, you have an update, don't you?
Yes. So yeah, we're not about talking, but we did the Cozy Cafe. I did the Cozy Cafe on hers. So
she got caught up to me.
And I will show mine, like this is her project, but I will show my project
because
because
you kept going.
I got just a tad bit more, and it's like more of the top and the upper corner.
Because it's kind of cool. It's like she just kept moving. She just dropped one and picked up the other. But she's like, "I got exactly what you had done, Mom. Yay!"
And it was I got over 370 stitches done.
And then total in all was like 670. But I did 500 stitches today in about 2.5, 3 hours. It's all one color. That's why. Whole X's as I go across using Gentle Arts. I think the color is Toffee. But I'm very pleased. I got a good amount. I turned in the inventory item I needed for my game. But I'm very, very happy because that's a good place to stop for me. And then I'm going to go back to my Cozy Cafe because that had been a goal for this weekend. And we'll see. We'll both, I don't know. Are you going to just work on this? Do you have other goals?
I did want to go back to Goose Girl, but it might be a competition, although she keeps going with her beading and stuff. So let's see what's done.
I'm not trying to compete, I promise. But this is actually all I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish it. So I told you I would tell you more about the program. It's called Timesheet, if I figured it out, which I did. So you hit timer. Okay. Now, here's all my projects. And you can drop down and choose which one, and then you hit start. And it's nice. You pause when you go to take a break. It's not the most user-friendly for me because, like, it actually, these totals are how much you've stitched total in the week and the month, not on that one project. So whether you care or want, but that's a free thing. It's Android only. That's actually the biggest drawback for me because I use this only for Pattern Keeper and sometimes for my Cross Stitcher digital magazine because I'm stitching from that also. So to have a program running in the background is not my ideal thing. I already forgot the name of it, but my friend Hannah, I was kind of whining and complaining. No, she actually told me of another one that is iOS, and I already started using it on my phone. It's relatively easy to use. I mean, I didn't really need any help setting it up, and I did log Beauty and Beast. We'll see when I start to add in cafe menu, Cozy Cafe. Whether I'm going to keep counting hours, I don't know. I was just doing it for the 24 hours of cross stitch. But, you know, I think it's fascinating when I start a new project to see how many hours it takes me, since I am not doing monogamous stitching and I am picking up and putting down. Anything else to add before we go finish our last leg of stitching?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. See you tonight. And I'm adding this in because my daughter worked so hard. She actually used up all my bobbins. So I'm going to start putting them in my case now. So I did want to show you so I could start doing that. Thanks.
It's midnight.
It's midnight. We did it. We've done 24 hours of stitching. Pretty happy. So took us what, 6 did I say?
7.
7 hours total, beginning to end, to each do ours. I'll let you go first.
Show mine?
Yeah.
Or, okay, well, there's more. Oh. Right?
I was going to bring down my CXC collection to show them.
We did it. We got them fully done, except for mine, the beads.
So we went upstairs after our last one. Colleen did all the border on mine and all the white to catch me up to what I had done on hers.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but when we were down here filming, you saw she had already done some of the gray.
Just the top. Just the top.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
top, the gray. And my daughter had finished all the bobbins I had available of CXC.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, you were doing stuff. So I actually went and I organized it. And I got all the bobbins put in order. There's still somewhere to go, but I have 4 different containers. I got them all put away. Looks nice. So I did that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you are a quicker stitcher than me, okay?
So she was ahead of me. Like, really, really ahead. Was this right, 10:30?
Yeah. And then she zoomed to somebody.
Yeah, I was Zooming with somebody, in my stitchy group. And when I got done, I'm like, how many stitches do you have done? And she told me, and I'm like, you're still 100 ahead of me. And then an hour later,
She got up.
I beat you by 2.
Yeah. She got up and she's like, I got all my, just the regular stitching. I got that done. And I was like, I got 2 popcorn stitches. I mean, confetti, whatever.
Yeah, I did those earlier.
But because I was like,
she
I
beat
her.
me with the back stitching.
I will say that I will say in the end that I did beat her because
I didn't know you were
my
racing.
goal was just to get it done, no beating.
the
She didn't get it done, so I think I won the race.
Hey. But we both met our goals.
We met our goals, but
That's the most important.
That's it.
And I did get my beads done. So I think it's lovely. I can't wait till you get your beads because it definitely adds definition. So I'm going to show mine first and then show yours with mine. Let me show you first. I don't hate it, but the raspberries in the first one, the red beads, I don't think they add that much to it. But here with these flowers, I definitely think that it adds definition. Plus the fact that there's not as many of them. So hold yours up next to mine. So you can see what it looks like before and after the beads. Yeah, you can see hers. I think it's a little flat compared. And she will do beads. Don't get me, I'm not making fun of hers or
Yeah, that'll be the end.
I'm not saying anything bad. She wants to wait until hers done because she didn't have the nice big cheese snap. So she doesn't want to crush her beads, which totally understandable. So yeah, she is going to do the beads. I'm not knocking hers, I promise. But I do like how these beads look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little perturbed at myself because I had them being stitched with the wrong color. So I saved the one color because I didn't want to do them on top, even though the pattern calls for it to be on top. But that's okay. Did you already show this or no?
I'll show it. But anyway, I just realized they almost look like bubbles or something.
Right.
So why am I showing you this again? I
you
don't
didn't
need
do
to
your
put anything behind it.
You did do your back stitch.
Why am I showing this again? What do you see different?
Oh. when you did your initials.
I decided to do it in that corner because I was going to do it like in her between the tail part, and then I did it CES because she does CS.
Yes.
But it looks like
What does it stand for?
Colleen Elizabeth Simpson. Yes.
We have the same middle name.
And yes, we do share
Initials.
but we have told our last name and we get scolded by Leanne by that.
Well, it's in...
But you're on Facebook, like,
Yeah, I was
you know
gonna say.
our last name.
Yeah, but yeah, we both share the same initials, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, 24 hours are done. We made it. We still have 2 episodes left because my son, her brother, has to have a chaperone when he goes out dating. So, per the young lady's parents, so our youngest went to be chaperone, and we kept stitching while they were gone. And we got caught up on a lot of Lost too. We watched some new people. Yeah. So you'll hear all about that at regular. But anyways, thank you for spending this 24 hours at Cross Stitch with us. We had a lot of fun. I don't know. I hope you did too. I mean, I wish there was like a 2-way that you guys could show us, but you can't even put pictures in the comments of YouTube.
No.
Like if there was one thing that we could make a suggestion to YouTube, like as a future update, that would be the one thing. I wish people could put photos and comments, but I'm sure YouTube would then be overloaded and say, hey, now we're like Facebook.
Yeah.
So, you know, I totally get it, but friend us on Facebook and post pictures for us or email them to us. We like to see your stuff.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for spending this 24 hours of Cross Stitch with us. And so we'll see you back in 3 to 4 months for our next 24 hours Cross Stitch.
All right.
The weekend, marathon, whatever. We're not stopping. Bye.
Happy stitching.